My main priority, to be completely honest, was my dog. I had a German Shepherd. She takes a lot of protein. She's very large. I wanted to keep her healthy and fit and alert. So I always made sure my dog had food first and foremost. And so I would take a little bit out of my paycheck, and while I was either staying in town or I was parked behind the office, I would stock up. Once a week I'd go to Walmart and I would stock up on a few very simple things. Instead, they have cans of tuna, but then they have the tuna in a pouch. I don't like accumulating trash or using a lot of plastic, but in that situation it was compact for me to store in my car, and it made for a quick snack. I had a stash of tuna and chicken pouches, and then I would get a variety pack of crackers, and then maybe a few fruits like bananas or apples that would keep well in a dark spot in my car. And I would just eat very lightly, a snack a day. People don't realize that you don't really need as much food as we eat on a regular daily basis. If you can't afford to go to a local store, whether it's Walmart or a grocery store at all, I highly recommend searching your local area for food pantries. Oftentimes, there are plenty of food storage places, food pantries, churches, other community centers that offer free food that you can get. If you're staying in your area, you can get a few things at a time to hold you over, or if you're traveling, you can stock up, put it in a box or a cooler, and stash it somewhere on top of your vehicle or somewhere inside, so that way you always have a backup plan. And then when I was staying in the national parks, I would use my money to go get a few fresh ingredients like eggs, some good quality bread, maybe some sausage, very simple things, but some protein, something to fill me up. And I would either make a fire at the park, or I had a small propane burner that I would cook me up a protein meal a day, and it would pretty much hold me over. And then just stashing things up as you go along. At the food pantries, I had friends that would make sure I had snacks that I could keep in my car. I had people at work that would give me things to make sure I had fresh food. And you could take it even further depending on where you are. If you're in a wilderness area or somewhere where you can get to a water source, you can save up your money, get a fishing license so that way you're legal. So it's a one-time expense. And maybe get a fishing pole and some simple bait, and you have food. Go fishing. What is that saying? If you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day, but if